Hey there, Scorpio. This is going to be your general reading for September 2023. And this is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, as well as welcome cross watchers. We appreciate everyone being here. If you have clicked on that link, make sure that you like, share, subscribe. I have redone this entire channel. So if you're looking for any of my past videos, I have wiped everything clean and have started over anew, which is insane to do during Mercury retrograde. Am I right? Am I right? If you're surviving Mercury retrograde, prayers, vibes, all of the good energy going out to you guys during this Mercury retrograde season. If you are listening to it during Mercury retrograde, if not, if you made it through, congratulations. If this does not resonate to you guys, please, please, please check back or check your other signs, as well as many of the other tarot readers here out on the YouTubeverse. Do my readings standing up, so if you hear my voice trail, it's just because I am in a small room, have a small table, and I have some things behind me. Is where I keep my tarot cards. Also, there is profanity on this channel, so if you have little ears around or this is directly offensive to you, this channel's not going to be for you, okay? Like I said, this is a very small channel. It's being rebuilt. So with that being said, please comment below. Let me know if it resonates with you, okay? Because I read every single comment. So we're going to start out with something fun, or at least sometimes it's fun. A situation, Scorpio. What are you guys going through in the month of September? Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're busy. We are busy bees apparently in the month of September. I have so much shit to do. Blank will help me get it done. Well, one. We also have someone that's dealing with some sort of a negative pattern that keeps showing up in your past. Okay, so you could have maybe a Six of Cups energy, somebody reaching out to you, maybe a previous relationship, maybe a friend that you don't want to be friends with anymore, touches out or reaches out to you guys. Also, if you hear me sniffling, I want to just greatly apologize. It is harvest season and we live in Podunk, Mississippi, and it is hot today. The wind is blowing and there is not a layer of dust that has been untouched today in our house. Oh, they are cutting corn. So tell me about Scorpio. I have so much shit to do. What is going to help them get it done? Baby animal videos. Okay, that feels like procrastination, Scorpio. We're going to grab one more for you. Going vegan for a day. Okay, that's random. Let's do one more just in case. I don't know how that's going to... Okay, primal screaming. Yes, okay. Well, I mean... It is what it is. Maybe you're one of those people that really do like to watch the baby animal videos. Or maybe you are attempting to go vegan. Or maybe you just are fucking just done so far. Maybe you're done with your job. Maybe you're done with your relationship. Alright, so let's get... We just recently went to Arizona and I picked up these really fun drag queen oracle cards. So we'll see what fun stuff they have before we get into the more serious. All right. You got Bibi Zahara Benyei. I want to win this because there is pride and dignity in what we do. So immediately what came to mind is a Scorpio out there kind of training for something. Maybe a 5K. Or maybe you're in some sort of a direct competition that requires many, many layers. All right. Yeah, and it's got you all the way fucked up, kid. All the way fucked up. Okay, we have the Sage of Chalices, which is the Page of Pentacles, and that is in reverse. And that's kind of what's going on behind closed doors, what you guys aren't really disclosing to the world. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy with the Page of Pentacles. Normally when it's in reverse, you're kind of being a little lazy, being the procrastinator. Come on now, I have so much shit to do. You are procrastinating, okay? So with that, maybe you look like you're busy as hell. Maybe you're always posting things on social media showing how you just baked a cake, you just took your kids to their soccer practices, took them to their cheer camps or what have you, but really in reality, you're literally, you just don't feel like doing it. Okay, so 10 of orbs, that is 10 of swords. Okay, 10s are a representation in the tarot numerology as the end of a cycle, some sort of completion, some sort of renewal. So that's positive energy right there, because possibly if you have been procrastinating, for some reason, I feel like there's a Scorpio out there that they got out one secret closet. I don't know if you've ever seen the show Friends, how Monica, she is the pivotal example of what I am thinking of in regards to you. Except back then they didn't have social media so that they could post things and be like, oh, this is what I can do. This is great. I'm so awesome. I'm an excellent mom. I'm an excellent dad. I'm Susie Homemaker. But like Monica on Friends, I feel like you keep your house clean, but you have that one fucked up closet, the one that you don't let anybody else go into, and that is like your shit show room, your dropping space. You know, maybe we took little Danny Boo and little Jessica to all their little sports, but then at the end of the day, you throw all their shit in there, and you've got piles and piles of laundry, just overflowing in your laundry room. There, maybe you put off doing some sewing or some knitting or ironing, what have you. You're keeping yourself very busy and very distracted, and at the end of the day, you need to kind of prioritize yourself so that you can kind of iron out the bullshit, so that you can get out of this whole 10 of swords energy. Now, this is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. This air energy is very masculine. It relates to knowledge, to your action, to your power, to some sort of change in your life. How you could be feeling mentally. You feel very mentally defeated. Normally in the Rider-Waite tarot, it is a representation of a man that's laying on the ground and he has 10 swords in his back. It's almost gives me that whole getting stabbed in the back as well. You could be having back issues, lower back pain is what I feel. But with the 10 of swords, okay, it's almost over is all it is. Okay, you're exhausted. And that's pretty much it. You've either been betrayed or you're just fucking exhausted. You are doing too much. You are going through the shit is what the 10 of swords represents. So let's clarify that for our Scorpio. All right, we have King of Wands, and that is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I believe that is a direct representation of the King of Wands being a Leo. I'm sorry. Mercury retrograde is really going to kill me today. All right, so with that King of Wands mentality, okay, I feel like you have lived up to the expectations of someone else. Possibly you try and keep your shit together because of the way you were possibly raised. You could also be dealing with someone that maybe isn't helping you out nearly enough, that makes you feel very powerless. You want to live up to someone's expectations, but this King of Wands is kind of keeping you in a negative headspace, kind of keeping you down in the dumps. It's like, I know I keep going back to this one, but I feel like, yeah, you work a part-time job, but you're also taking care of your home. You're making sure that your kids are driven an hour away so they can get to that softball game. So little Susie can go to her cheerleading practice. And then you get home at like 8 o'clock at night and all you bring home is Taco Bell. And then your husband's like, I'm really fucking tired of eating Taco Bell. Why are we continuing to eat fast food? Why can't you actually cook a meal or maybe prepare a meal before you leave? You had 2 hours. You had 2 freaking hours before little Susie had to leave. You could have cooked something. Or why don't I have any clean pants? You know what, motherfucker? You have the complete capability. That's what you need to say to this King of Wands. You have the capability to put in the effort into our relationship. I'm over here taking care of 1,000 things and you won't even empty the dishwasher is what this feels like. And instead of this person coming back at you with positive energy, They're like, well, I don't want to deal with this bullshit. I'm going to go get me a beer, is what it feels like, okay? And it could also be a representation of a job where there could be several employees that have been recently let go. And your boss could be this King of Wands where he's like, you know what, I realize you're busy and you've actually expressed to me that you're behind, but here's some more shit, you know? Oh, Becky, she didn't come into work today. You're going to have to not only do your job, you're going to have to do their job. So, yes, primal screaming would come into effect. I can see you, Scorpio, sitting in your vehicle at the end of the day and just screaming bloody murder, crying as you drive down the highway, the interstate, wherever you live, okay? So it could be in regards to a relationship, and it could be involved with your work. It is some sort of a power struggle. Never being able to get anything done. Because it's like the moment that you finally get that one load of laundry done, it's like you go into your kid's room and you find out that they never brought their clothes to the dirty clothes basket in the laundry room. So you're like, God damn it. Yeah, you've been working. You've been working hard. You got 2 10s here. Okay, so I feel like definitely this end of cycle, some sort of a breaking point is going to happen for you. Okay, give me one more for our Scorpio. The Sword. Yeah, this is also a representation of the Ace of Swords, and I feel like you're finally getting focused. You're like, okay, what's the word? Being able to take your tasks and give them to other people. It's like you could be one of those people, and here's your energy at the very bottom of the deck, the Bardo. You could be one of those people that's like, if I don't clean the kitchen this particular way, then it's not actually clean. So even if your husband or your wife does help you or try to help you out, they kind of half-ass it in your eyes. And I think you need to cut that shit out. So if someone is actively wanting to like step in and help you, then I think you need to be able to kind of release that sort of power, because I do feel like you are a very OCD person and you structurally need it to go a particular way. I feel like you're one of those people that that can't get off track by any means. You have your routine. If your routine gets upsetted, even if that's a word, if your routine does kind of go off track, it really does ruin your day mentally, okay? And then the Bardo, that's death. That's a major arcana moment for you. You could have recently had some sort of major illness as well, because that is, all right, locusts, or cicadas, whatever you call them here in the South. You guys could have went through some sort of a health scare, or something that you thought was going to end up being much worse, especially with death, or you could have had a death in the family as well. This death is normally a heads up. Nothing lasts forever, okay? It's time to be reborn. It's time to have this transition in your life. You can't resist this, okay? Or else it's going to end up hurting you physically, mentally, emotionally. It's also a representation of an end of a major phase in your life, because it is in the at the bottom of the deck there. This is something that you kind of dealt with behind closed doors, maybe didn't disclose it to Facebook. You didn't glorify it on your Instagram posts or post it in Snapchat or wherever the hell it is that you communicate with your friends and family, people that you knew from high school, you know, however you converse and show your life. You didn't show that part. You didn't show it fully, okay? So I feel like you went through some sort of a struggle. And this shit here, what's happening is you're like, I lived through this and now I got to deal with this shit? Are you kidding me? So let's look at what chakras we need to pay attention to. Ooh. I touched those and buddy, it was like, whew, all of them try to pop out for you. I don't know what was trying to talk to you. All right. right, so peace, but it's in reverse, okay? And that is the number 31. And 31 broken down is the number 4, and that's about wanting to create some sort of stability in your life, to create some sort of a better foundation, okay? We can't build our castles in the sky. We have to build them on sturdy ground, and then start from step 1 all the way to the end cycle, okay? So with that peace, I do feel like mentally, you need this in your life, okay? I believe this has to do with your headspace, the overall crowning chakra here. I feel like you guys have consistent headaches as well. Could be like a neuralgia, migraine, something of that nature. Yes, this is very much stressing you out. Okay, so what is our message here for Scorpio? Freedom through faith. That almost looks like a brain there. I calm my thoughts and rise above fear. I free myself of all doubt by entrusting my doubts to God. I have faith in God's perfect timing and placement. I trust his will and find freedom. And I think that's what you want. I hear that song, I want to break free. So yeah, I do feel like you guys are you are way down, like shekels. Like, I'm seeing that one Christmas movie, is it Bob Cratchit or something like that, where he's like consistently dragging that big ass thing around, the big weighted ball. And I feel like the moment that you take a little bit of your power and allow other people to kind of do some of your tasks, I feel like this is going to help you mentally, okay? Also, we have dreams here. I could be speaking to a Scorpio that has been having very vivid dreams, feels very high priestess, okay? You could be psychic, experiencing a lot of deja vu here lately. Maybe you've been going to church a little bit more, or you have been, I don't want to say hearing voices, but that shit can happen as well. So with your dreams, I feel like your dreams are reaching out to you and kind of telling you what it is that you need to do in order to go from point A to point B. One of the main reasons why I'm saying that you guys could be psychic or feel like you're psychic is because of all of the purple here that has to do with your intuition. And this one I'm going to actually read from the book because I only pull this out twice a year. Seasons of the Witch Samhain. So tell me, what does Scorpio need to know? What is a stressful situation? Again, another 10. Something is coming to an end. Something is coming to a close. They told me, they're screaming out to me right now, 10, 10, 10. If you have been seeing this number at all, this message is going to be for you. You could have been also seeing 11, 11 or 1, 1, 1. Something in regards to that, something telling you that this is the right time for you to start this new beginning, whatever it is. The 10 is also a representation of the wheel in the major arcana. It's telling you are exactly where you need to be despite how you feel. You guys could also be seeing 555 as well. So with this card, bewitching, yes it be, blink and you shall see a bubbling desire left in the brewing rain. And I apologize if you guys can hear the truck in the background. My father-in-law has a house guest, and he leaves probably 15 times a day, feels like. Hopefully he'll be heading home pretty soon. So I'm going to read from the book here, if I can ever get to it. It came out in the upright. This is about transmutation, vessel, metamorphosis, okay? So it's saying if this card was pulled, there is not one path to the outcome you seek. You may have to try many different approaches to manifest what you desire. So whatever it is that you've been wanting somewhere deep down, you got to try out different ways. You start baking a cake and you try and do it from scratch the first time. Just because you fail and it turns into a biscuit doesn't mean you should just completely give up. How about you do some research on Pinterest and then try again, or watch somebody else make a cake, okay? So perhaps Perhaps becoming a millionaire means you have to develop a few different sources of income or fun, or if you're attempting to find love, have to kiss many frogs. It's also suggesting, if you believe in this type of thing, a spell may be needed to be worked over the course of many months or even years. You can't always expect your workings to happen within the course of a moon cycle. And if you hear this when I upload it, it will be a full moon. So that is, I'm feeling for you, Scorpio, is going to be the best time for you to be able to do that manifestation. Also make moon water. Look that up. That is very good to keep on hand. My boys love to make it. So, all right, so you're learning how to manifest something else before manifesting the bigger goal. So trust your intuition. Dreams. See, I told you, very high priestess energy there. So let's see. What did Scorpio carry over from either their childhood or their previous life, if you believe in reincarnation? Oh, that's way too many, kid. What did Scorpio? Oh, you guys could be of Irish descent. I'm seeing that. Egypt descent. You could have come from Atlantis. Oh, you could have been like a Joan of Arc type character. Oh, all right. So these two wanted to come out. High priestess or priestess. All right, psychic. you want to tell me what lottery numbers to use? And also Asia. You could have family ties to Asia as well. You could have been some sort of a high priestess. You could have been a preacher, a priest, something of that in a previous life, or that could have been a very strong connection with your childhood as well. For some reason, I'm feeling like an Asian grandmother, an Asian grandfather, someone, or it could have been simply someone Asian that you have met just in passing, that is very influential for you as like a god, especially with high priestesses, priests and priestesses. Those are those people in high power. Okay, those are the ones that help you to find the answers to the questions that you have deep within yourself. So if that's resonating with anybody, please let me know in the comments below. It doesn't show races, but it does show like what areas people watch my videos. All right, Isis. Cast spells, protect, and heal. Oh, that's cool. And it's got your symbol. It has a scorpion here as the body. Oh, that's crazy. You guys could have possibly have had some sort of an illness in your chest region, in your stomach region. Also, you could be having hip pain, especially because the stinger is kind of sitting over here. You guys could have ovarian issues if you're female. Let's pull another card. Madness, this ecstatic ritual, energy release. Another number 19 broken down as a number 10. Something is coming to a full-fledged close for you. It's something that's finally going to give you some sort of a reprieve. Thank goodness. The answers you need are coming. I didn't even have to shuffle that. That one just came out. That's the full moon in Gemini. And last but not least, let's see who is watching over our Scorpio. Commander Asher, call to action. It's time. You've got so much shit to do, but it is time. It is time to take charge. It's time to start leading by example. Walk your talk and get your shit done, Scorpio. All right, so I'll be doing a love reading later on in the month, so stay tuned for that. If you would like, if this is dealing with your relationship, stay tuned for that a little bit later. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below if it resonates with you at all. If not, please check out your other signs. All right, Scorpio, bye.